welcome again to the 2008 Audioholics State of the CE Union event, and I am here with Jeff Hipps, Senior VP of Marketing for Sherwood. And Jeff, we came in and actually saw your demo a few minutes ago. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're showing off at the event?
I'd be happy to. I've been going around the country and I've basically been telling custom installers is the audio you install in people's houses sucks. I also go on to tell them it's not their fault.
That's very kind. That's very kind.
Let's think about this, all right? You didn't build the room, all right? You probably, maybe in some cases, didn't even select the speakers that are going to be installed. Often the installer can't decide where they go, and the laws of physics are not kind. They're unrelenting.
They don't change much.
They do not. So if we take any of these speakers, and we've got them 2.5 feet off the floor and 18 inches from the back wall, they are not going to look like the laboratory standard straight line. Not only that, but the 6 speakers arrayed in this room, 6 of them are identical, none of them will have the same measurements. So the installer's job, in theory, he's going to come in, he's going to install a TV set, he's going to install a sound system. That's not his job. I mean, some people think his job is to install home entertainment, and that's still not his job. His job is to install magic in people's houses, and he's not getting it done. I'm serious.
And what does Sherwood bring to the table?
As it happens, we have a new technology that comes out of the recording studios. It's a 3-dimensional room improvement system, a digital room correction system.
Okay.
All the other guys who are working in room correction work in 2D. And in fact, as far as they would know, any of them, all 7 speakers could be lined up along one wall. They know how loud they are, they know how far away they are, they know what their frequency response is, they don't know where they are. And to make magic out of a room, it's really easy. All we have to do is let you hear exactly what the recording engineer heard. We just have to make your room just like his.
That's the reference standard, right?
That's all we have to do. It's simple,
just got to
right?
mimic what they heard in the studio when they mixed it.
Correct.
It sounds easy.
Yeah, it is. Someplace here. And this technology starts by measuring the room in 3 dimensions.
Ooh, look at that.
This is an unusual toy.
I would say I've never seen a microphone like that for a room optimization
Correct.
system.
And so anyhow, we measure in 3 dimensions, and we measure with a degree of accuracy which is unprecedented for home audio. All of our other receivers measure to the foot. This measures to the centimeter.
Okay.
It measures azimuth and elevation within 2 degrees. Knows exactly where the speakers are. Then we generate filters which fix frequency and phase errors. Other guys fix frequency errors, they don't fix phase. And at that point, everybody else stops. What we then do is we generate algorithms that reposition the speakers in 3 dimensions.
Okay.
We know from simple audio that the time response and the amplitude response are the same. And the Fourier transform goes back and forth between one and the other. If we extend that to the Bessel Fourier transform, now we can manipulate in 3 dimensions.
That sounds like you could use that to elevate the center channel of a speaker into the screen area.
That is one of the things that we in fact do. And it's one of the constant problems is that those speakers are not in the same plane. And if you have an LCD TV or a plasma TV, which is certainly, you can't put that speaker in the center. It's always in the wrong place. And all the other speakers speak with different voices. So ultimately what we're going to do is we're going to match the speakers so carefully and so accurately that we can now create virtual speakers in exactly the same place they were when the recording was made.
Excellent. Now what price points, and the system is called the Trinnov system, is that
Trinnov Optimizer, exactly what it's called.
Okay.
3 companies, or maybe 4, have announced products with Trinnov. We'll be the first to market. This is 972 receiver here. It's $1,800 suggested retail.
Okay.
The other companies which have announced are Macintosh, which is expected to be at $8,000 in a pre-pro. Audio Design Associates expects to be at $7,000. And then there will be a pre-pro version of this piece offered online by Outlaw Audio at $1,400.
Great.
And what I've been telling, I talked about these installers, their job is to install magic. The Trinnov Optimizer is the biggest magic wand I have ever been given.
Oh, that's great.
It is the only product I know of that assures that you put the speakers where they fit in your room, and we take care of all the rest. We reposition the speakers and give you the experience that the recording engineer heard and he intended from his recording console.
Well,
That's what
great.
this whole thing is about.
That's great, Jeff. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to show us
Thank
that.
you, Cliff.
And all these systems come with the setup microphone.
Yes,
obviously,
setup
that they
microphone
need,
is
and everything.
included.
Software's in the interface, and
Yeah, it's a simple notion. It takes 3 minutes to measure the room. It takes 24 minutes to generate the coefficients.
okay.
All right, at that point, they are all stored by input. We can EQ bass only. We can match the left and right speakers. If customer has B&W 801s he's been listening to for a decade, he may not want them fixed. So we'll make everything sound like the B&Ws. We have a laboratory flat position. We have what we call natural, which is a little extra bass and a little less treble,
Okay.
which most people use. We can remap to SMPTE Cinema or to ITU Surround.
Good.
Both put the speakers in different places. And again, it's all stored by input. There are 20 parameters. You could even have a room with the fireplace on one end of the room. That's what the builder wanted, had to have a fireplace. The decorator said the fireplace is the focal point of the room. Every furniture faces there. The only place the TV can go is on the far wall. And we actually store 2 distinct stage orientations. And we can, just as though you put the sound stage on a platter and rotate it at 30 degrees,
Wow.
we can move the entire image. And now you can have all the music show up on the fireplace and all the video sources show up on the TV.
Oh.
And all you have to do is select CD or DVD.
Now that sounds like a cool demo that you should do at CES or CEDIA, one of these.
We do it.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll do
That's
it here
very
too,
cool.
if you haven't heard that.
Oh, excellent. I'd love to.
Okay.
Thanks,
I'll do
Jeff,
that
so
for
much
you.
for your time.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it.
Good.